Okay, this is the ATI shotgun pistol grip stock. It's multi-compatible with a whole bunch of different weapons. I have it mounted on a Mossberg Maverick 88. Pretty simple to put on. I think anybody who's thinking about doing this knows you're going to have to remove the two screws from the recoil pad, which is the original stock. So you remove the two screws from the recoil pad, and then the bolt that holds the stock into the receiver. Like I said, this is for multiple shotguns. It comes with these adapters, Winchester and Remington, the Mossberg, whether it's the Maverick 88 or a 500, 535, 590, or 835, doesn't need any of these adapters. So that might be something you want to consider. I'm not sure how these adapters are going to look. On the Maverick and the Mossberg, there's going to be a nice flush fit. It's pretty flush. It's a real nice flush fit. It comes with all these different spacers that you're going to have to use depending on which shotgun you're mounting it to. Like for the Mossberg and the Maverick, you actually use two different spacers. It comes with all the spacers. Spacers are numbered. On the individual spacers are the numbers, so it's pretty straightforward. One thing I will say, you're going to have to reuse the bolt that comes with your shotgun. If you don't have that bolt, you're going to have to source that bolt. And also for the Maverick and the Mossberg, it says you have to have a particular thread and length bolt. And with those spacers on, it's very hard to get that bolt in. It's just barely long enough to thread in there, and that's so that it doesn't go in too far and interfere with the trigger mechanism. Another thing you got to be concerned with, if you're going to put this on a Mossberg 500 or any of the Mossbergs that have a tang mounted safety, unlike the original, you're not going to be able to use your thumb to actuate that tang safety, because your thumb is now going to be down around the trigger and not going to be up here. Although I will say, if you have a Maverick 88, which the safety is mounted on the trigger guard, it's a real simple matter of disengaging that safety. Comes with a sling mount. The sling mount, I had to remove my old shell holder from the old stock to mount it on the new stock. So I unscrewed the sling mounts, because I actually use the sling mount to secure the shell holder in place. If you don't use that, it'll tend to work its way up as you're using the weapon, as you fire the weapon. And I noticed while doing that, this stud, this sling mount I put on the original stock, is considerably longer, because it didn't come with one, than the one that comes with this stock. This one is about half the length of this one. It's still solid. I don't think it's going to be an issue with it coming out. The recoil pad is quite thick. Don't know how much. I assume it's going to give me just as much, maybe a little more. It seems to be have a lot more give to it, so that might actually give me a lot more comfort when firing this weapon. The original stock is maybe an inch longer, maybe half an inch. It's hard to tell. An inch longer than this replacement stock. It's a solid stock, just as solid as the original. It actually matches the furniture that's already on here. It matches the trigger group. It does have a hole in the bottom of the pistol grip. I'm assuming that's something to do with the manufacturing process. I don't know why it's there, but as you can see on the original one, there's no hole. It's not a pistol grip, but there's no hole down here. It is made in the USA, so that's a good thing. If that's something you're looking forward to. If some people it doesn't matter. It's makes it much easier to use. It's much more tactical weapon now. The pistol grip, it's quite comfortable. Once again, like I said, if you're going to have this on a 500, you're going to have to change your grip to deactivate the safety, which you don't have to do with the Maverick. It's not that expensive. Around $50, depending on where you get it. if you're budget minded, if you're thinking about the fact that it's got those adapters, which that might put me off. If I was putting this on a Winchester or a Remington, that might put me off. I don't know if I want that adapter in that spot. You can buy other stocks that are specific to your shotgun. It might be more expensive. I don't know. I think for a Mossberg or a Maverick, it's a pretty good idea. Either way, if you're going to put a pistol grip on your 500, you're not going to be able to use that tang safety as easily as you would with the standard traditional stock. All in all, it's a pretty good stock, and I guess I would recommend it. All right, that's it. Thanks.